Alright guys, let me throw some light on here real quick. Alright, there we go. Nice and lit up pretty now. Okay, so there it is, guys. It took me about an hour to build it completely and set the remote up. It's got a steerable nose wheel. I am going to just keep it that way. I started looking closer and I would actually have to fucking rip it out. And I don't want to rip it out, tear the foam and all that stuff. I would actually have to rip that thing out. It's actually glued in there pretty good. So it's staying on this plane, and I guess I'm gonna use the steerable nose wheel on this. I did notice that when you buy this, it's got two servos, and it's got a servo in each wing. So I set it up airplane mode. There's no V-tail on this. There's no V-tail mixing, no mixing style on this. So my elevators are my elevators, and my ailerons are my ailerons. I'm guessing that's the way they wanted it set up. That's why they set it up that way. So it's kind of like the MiG-15 and the Sabre, where you got the ailerons and the elevator working separately of one another. There is a little hinge spot right there where you can set it up for elevon mixing, but I'm going to try it out this way, see how it works. If it doesn't seem to handle right, or it doesn't seem to go very well, then I will switch it to the elevon mixing. But for right now, she's in airplane mode, and that's where she's going to stay, because I got everything working correctly on the remote. I got the steerable nose wheel down. It's not moving anything else but the steerable nose wheel, for which would be your rudder on your left stick, or if you run them backwards, your right stick. So my left stick is my steerable nose wheel and my throttle, and my right stick is my up elevator, down elevator, and left and right aileron. So there she is, all put together. She looks real nice. I'm running this on a Tactic remote for now, and actually I will be getting a brand new Tactic remote at the end of the week. I'm getting a 6-channel Tactic. I'm going to fly this on a 4-channel Tactic for right now, so I have all 4 channels working. It's the first time I'll ever have had that steerable nose wheel and using the 4th channel. All my other planes are strictly 3-channel planes, just because they're cheap, and if they break you can buy a new one and there's no problems. This is the 4S version. Like I said before in my prior video, I'm going to run it on a 3S battery at first just to see how she goes. And if she feels like she needs any more power, I'm not out there to try to get as much power out of these as possible. I'm out there to enjoy a flight. And you can't enjoy a flight if you're only getting it for like 3 minutes. I mean, if I run this on a 3S, I'll get possibly another minute of runtime out of it. But yeah, so 3S for now. We'll see how it goes. Boy, she's really pretty, man. She's very pretty. Most of these Motion RC planes that I get are very pretty, very nice looking. No glue. Everything was put together by screws. So there's body mounts all over the fuselage, and the rudders, the elevators, and the wings, they all screw on. The landing gear also screw on. I didn't have to use one scrap of glue on this plane anywhere. If I find out that things start loosening and not looking so well, then I'll probably put a tad bit of glue here and here and here and here, and maybe at the wing tip, in the tips right here. But she's solid. I picked her up and shook her a little bit. I held on to her nose a little bit just to see the weight. You see how I can lift right up, hold right up onto that. The only thing that I haven't done yet before I go fly it is we're going to add some carbon fiber rods in the body, in the nose part of the fuselage here. I'm going to run some carbon fiber spars down. That way, if she thuds on the nose, it won't be so bad. That one has come down on the nose quite a bit, and that's because it was one of my first beginner jets. But seeing how I put the carbon fiber rods in the nose of that thing, it stayed in one piece. It never broke off. It has never broken off. So that's the way I'm going to do with this one. If it works, don't fix it. If it fails, figure out another solution and fix it. But so far so good. So I'm going to go out with it in a little while and just taxi it around and get used to that nose wheel. But I'm not going to fly it until I put that crash proof in the nose. And that video will be coming soon, maybe a couple of days from now, maybe tomorrow, who knows. It depends on if I get enough time to actually sit down and do it, because I do like to take my time with it and do it right, the crash proofing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like the F22 4S high performance model right here. Motion RC at its best. Thanks a lot, Motion RC, and thanks a lot to every one of you guys out there viewing my videos. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you out in the sky.